Welcome to the smallest coast arena. You maybe have never seen this map before. I've seen it a couple times, mainly in team games. But we have arena on the front, and arena in the middle, I suppose, with the gold, stone, and the relics. And then there's the coast on the outer side here. They've gone random civilizations. There's, of course, very little space to move around because the map is so small. Tatoh, oh, congratulations. Guys, this is huge. Basically a civ win. Tatoh knows where the opponent's town center is because he's Vietnamese. That's a scam of a civ bonus if I've ever seen one. But hey, he gets a little bit of information. Congrats. Water's on the outside. I'm trying to think through what the best play is here. I think with the TCs and tower range being half of normal, a tower rush isn't necessarily immediately good. But at the same time, it still could be decent because wherever they're going to take wood is not convenient. Yeah, I was wondering where their lumber camps would be. Like, that's Daut's lumber camp, which you would, I guess, normally never place, but it is safe behind your walls. Tatoh is respecting the potential of the tower rush, or the Vil War, maybe, and is trying to wall in front of Daut's gate. He deleted his own gate. And Daut's getting Loom to join the party, but Tatoh already had Loom, and Daut loses his scout. Not that big a deal for scouting intel, but it is decent for the attack, and Daut moved out just way too early here. I think he didn't think Tatoh had Loom on the way, and that's a villager down for Daut. Could be 2 villagers down. Daut is going to regret this big time. Daut needs to delete his own wall here to escape. Yep, he's got to get out, and he goes back to the TC. And Tatoh says, you stay there now. Galley range is standard. Like, any military unit range is standard. So I'm still thinking galleys could be really strong here. Imagine Navy down here. It would completely disrupt Daut's wood line. There's really not wood that isn't ranged by galleys. So I would probably try galleys. But if you do that, that requires a lot of wood. And, I mean, dock units aren't really that easy to get to. I like this this positioning from Tatoh. See, Tatoh's wood line isn't immediately rangeable by galleys. Tatoh needs a house here pretty badly. Where does he fit it? I'm not sure. But I think the game's been so chaotic, he's forgotten. Right? Yep, he's going to forget a house. Nope, he sees it. But he will be housed a little bit. Daut will go for the dock. Daut is played safe, except for that one villager getting tossed away. It's actually a strong argument that Tatoh delete his scout there, so he doesn't fall behind a villager. But he already killed a villager, so I guess he's happy with that. It's cool. We got these neat little shipwrecks here, so you can take gold in the shoreline. Neither civ has any direct naval bonuses, but they both have what they need here, if it's going to be galleys. I don't think going Castle Age would be very easy on this map, because you don't have space for a blacksmith in a market. I think one player has enough space for a market, but not 2. Am I correct on that? You can definitely fit a market here. I don't think you can fit a market anywhere else. You would only be able to fit it here if Daut deleted all of his walls and took down Tatoh's walls. Reminder, and I don't know when this will hit YouTube, so the timing might be a little bit off here, but if you guys want to play these maps against people of your level, potentially make it to the channel as well. We're running our second iteration of the Tiny Map Cup. Twitch chatters can use the TTLC commands, which our base is just tossed in chat. And, yeah, give it a shot. It'll be a really short and sweet event. Daut's on the way to feudal age now. Yeah, I mean, this is the way, I think. Double dock, everything you can to wood and gold, make as many galleys as possible. Tatoh is aiming to click up here quickly as well. But Daut, just because he wasn't walling and because he didn't have as much idle TC time, basically his economy has been way more efficient here. Tatoh building another lumber camp, deleting his house to do so. We'll just simply build a new house. He will have a lot more efficient wood eco than Daut will. Tatoh's got 15 on wood. Daut's got 12, but these villagers are bumping. So this will look pretty brutal. Also, this is Tatoh we're talking about. He knows the wood line's there. He might go for a demo. Oh, God. Since he says, I'm too afraid to play ranked at the moment, this would be my death. Yeah, that's completely fair. Yeah, it would be pretty stressful to play. But, I mean, everyone goes into it knowing it's going to be ridiculous, so give it a shot. It'll just be a couple weeks. Daut's going galleys from 2 docks. I like this. He's even been able to find a spot for a blacksmith. So, pro Tetris play. If Tatoh goes 3 dock galleys, he could maybe recover. Could, in theory, go fires as well. If Tatoh's able to push, Daut will have big wood problems. Tatoh's in the better position. And, okay, triple dock galleys from Tatoh. There's the first galley. Now, that galley does range the wood line, but not in the same way it would with Daut. And now we have a tower from Tatoh. 4 range on the tower. That's enough to range some of those vills. Tatoh will have his galleys popping out in a second. Daut's other galleys need to go meet up. Daut's sniping the fish so far, which is a nice find. Tatoh doesn't seem overly concerned about that. I think it's kind of expected. And now his 3 galleys are out, and now Daut's up to 4. But I think this should start to look fairly even soon on numbers. And okay, they both complete a tower. Tatoh's blacksmith will complete for fletching. So they'll both have fletching. But Daut only has 7 on wood now. So he made it to feudal age faster. Okay, he is ranging this wood line as well. But I'm a little concerned for Daut's production. You just simply have to keep an eye on his Q. He's not max Q right now. To be fair, though, Tatoh isn't either. Max Q would be 3 docks queuing, which is not so easy. Daut's killed a villager. I think Tatoh also killed a villager with the tower. Tatoh's coming this way to protect this wood line. Daut sees it. Daut needs to get out of here fast with these galleys. But he also can't lose focus here where he's shooting down the tower. Daut has 5 galleys. Tatoh has 5 galleys. Tatoh kills another vill. I think a lot of this just comes down to the amount on wood. And score is still pretty close. But Tatoh kind of on the prowl right now. And this is looking rough for Daut. When your docks are cut off from each other like this, it becomes really tough to reinforce. You can't produce out of this dock right now. And Tatoh can come in from the other side with another group soon. Daut's about to get surrounded, guys. And this could be the end. There are some weak ships in there for Tatoh. Daut's micro would have to be perfect. I just don't see how. When the tower doesn't even range the ships. Oh, there is a way. And it's a way that Tatoh has tried against him many times. It's a demo. Daut never does this. Daut never does this. Okay, will Tatoh expect it? I don't think he's going to expect it from Daut. You got one chance, Daut. Big boom coming. Big boom, big boom, big boom. It doesn't seem like a demo. What are you doing? That was the perfect moment. I don't understand. I thought he was going to hit right there. He's going this way. I mean, Tato's got a demo in queue in the middle dock. Okay, there's the demo from Daut, which was pretty good. Both economies really inefficient right now. Daut actually has more villagers, but he does have a lot of villagers inside of his TC. And now Tatoh will aim to sandwich Daut's little galley army here. Let's see if Daut goes too far. If Daut tries to run past the docks, a demo's coming. Oh no, there's the weird rock in the corner. Oh no, he's genuinely trapped. Well, the demo didn't do a ton, but Tatoh will still trap this army and kill it. And now it's 8 galleys for Tatoh. It is 1 for Daut, and this is his economy. And he misclick repairs his TC, which just wastes wood. And I think his backup plan, his only attempt from here, is to send the barn, try and escape, and Vil rush. But there's a wall here from earlier. And Tatoh will see it, and Tatoh will just stonewall up behind it. And Tatoh knows that he's got Daut exactly where he wants him. You know the let me in meme, guys? This is the let me out meme. if there is, I'm sure there is. Daut is every single villager battering on the walls right now. Let me in! Let me out! Oh god, a big demo there from Daut. Okay. But he needs actual working ships that like continuously fight. The tower was a good idea. Tatoh can't build another one. And Tatoh will add some fishing economy behind this for food income. So Castle Age could actually be realistic. I love the fight here from Daut. It's nice in games that can be pretty quick to see a player truly fight on until they are truly dead. He is going to aim for another demo for us. It's on the way now, but no wood income. So that'll be the end of the demos. And Tato's wall and his lumber camp positions ended up being so clutch this game. It's so good. Like, Daut hit the feudal age time, but at a cost, right? He didn't have the efficiency. There's the Daut from demo, or the Daut from demo. The demo from Daut. I think Tatoh understands what that is now. Daut's best opportunity was earlier when the galleys were right next to the dock, and he was too busy. Tatoh will see that flag, and he will not trust it one bit. And Tatoh doesn't seem like 5 fishing ships is a lot, but 5 fishing ships versus 3 berry villagers walking back and forth is pretty insane. And it could always be more fishing ships. Demo lands. Galleys are still alive, though. Daut actually has more vills. I mean, maybe if he breaks through the middle wall. I guess if he could just Vil rush here and build a tower and keep Tatoh off of wood, then they'd both be in the same awkward situation, right? Daut's sniping some of the weak galleys here. That's not bad. He also sees this galley's weak, but he can't kill it because Tatoh's micring now. Also, his tower is getting denied. Both towers complete, but Tatoh's just battering down the tower. This is ridiculous. Daut is desperate. Hammer away, oh villagers. Hammer away. Also, is it just me or does the boxing mod not work? I did add it. Yeah, it's not working. GG. We'll see if we can get it for the future games. That was a funny one. So, really goes to show you that you can't just think the person faster to boats wins the game, right? Obviously, the boats were really important here. But, like, that was feudal age faster. That was feudal age a minute faster. Daut had the galleys out faster, but the difference was he had a really inefficient wood eco, and he only had 2 docks. Tatoh had both these wood lines fully saturated and ended up going up a little bit later with a healthy eco with the 3rd dock. So, well played there from Tatoh. It's not about the initial 4 galleys or the initial 6 galleys unless your micro is absolutely perfect. And I guess maybe that's where Daut needed to be a bit better there, but smallest coast arena. This map obviously produces some very different things than normal games. There's a good chance you guys might see this map in some tournaments in the new year. But yeah, it won't be quite like this. Tatoh 17 kills, 6 deaths. Economically, Daut actually had more food, but it was just the wood, dude. Wood's the most important resource. Well played, Tatoh.